has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. So Georgia's offense comes on the field first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best 2 teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Gets the first and still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's the running back in the flat. And that's still far. Will help earn him the 1st down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because
end zone ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Mustangs offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Single back, takes the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. He lets it go on the move. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Dump off, caught by the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. The shotgun handoff here. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense getting set, it's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Owens. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
And the Mustangs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, SMU. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Powering through. They bring him down right at the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to chuck it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustment. Here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Breaks free. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain. Sets him up first down at the 33. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Owens. He'll try a pass here. Nice grab. It's Watkins. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Shotgun formation here on third down. The pass falls incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. He knocks it through with confidence. But hold on, there is a flag down. They could accept it and keep the drive going. A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on fourth down. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. He's got it right near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
First and goal, SMU.
First and goal, handoff. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down and goal. The quarterback will just sneak it now. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
A gain sets up a third down play. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. Quick completion to the tight end.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. It's third down for the offense.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They finally stop a big play, moves the ball to the 20.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. He's going to hand this off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's a wide receiver screen. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Owens. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. QB to the tight end for a completion. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
At first down, sack a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on 2nd and long. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw. It's Owens. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Makes the catch. It's Watkins. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Gets made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Mustangs lining up here on 1st and 10.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on 3rd down.
On the QB forced out of bounds, it'll be a big loss on the play. Good play by the defense. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. He hands it off from the gun. Jukes to get free. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Makes a quick catch. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Scrambling and throwing it deep. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First play of the second half, turned off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Finds his man. It's White. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Important second down play coming up. Ball handed off. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield for 41. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense, all over that one.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Pressure is coming. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's a nice game, but he runs out short of the marker, so 4th down coming up.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Hands it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollock, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard C.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the crossing route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. To the air, it's Nolan. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
The Dogs will try to keep this drive moving. Big throw caught on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
As the 1st down is still going. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off target and incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO. It is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Nolan. The pass to the flat to a receiver. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 34-yard try. The field goal is good. And that will tie the game here.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this run? Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Dropping back, it's Owens. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Pickup is 4. Sets up a third and 6 now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle as we check out some of the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going through a tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for first and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Past the 40. He make the stop, and it's a big gain down to the 29.
Big plays like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Mustangs line up on first and 10 now. blitz right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Owens. It's a quick grab. Poor set of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the...
Touchdown, Mustangs. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
The receiver grabs it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's 2nd down after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
To throw, it's Nolan. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not... Hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's White. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. It's a shotgun run call. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
And that's That's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day and the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
With the catch, it's Watkins. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Good throw. The catch is made. It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Need to pick up something here in 3rd down. A field goal try here will be from 58. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Owens. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
We are all even, less than a minute to go. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Mustangs are in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And out comes the field goal unit. And it comes down to this, a moment in this place kicker's life. His team trailing in the final minute, a chance to put them on top. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Defense not pressing this time. To throw, it's Nolan. Looks like he's going to run it. He's found some room at the 45. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing on the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the SMU Mustangs.